Okie dokie. It is very late at night, and I want to play Dwarf Fortress. How late is midnight in the grand scheme of things? Probably not that late for me, but that's because I woke up at weird times. But it's a quiet, meditative time for Dwarf Fortress. Turn the super music off. There we go. So last time on Dwarf Fortress, we caught some unicorns. We have a breeding pair. I've set a dwarf to train them, but the dwarf who's to train our unicorns has no training at training, so it's going to take a long time to train these animals. But that's fine. We can also catch more. Any young we get out of these unicorns will be easier to train than they themselves, but it might take us a... Can a dwarf be an idol? Yes. Other things I've been planning is I built a bridge over here. It's going to be made out of jet because it's a light stone that's going to let us cross this bridge. And I set an activity zone over here. That is for gathering fruit, because there's fruit on the ground I want, and also some sunberries over there. And the last thing I think I planned something else too. Let me come over here. Yeah, I'm having this dug out for a farm or a pasture later. I knew there was an aquifer on this level, so I'm sort of just digging out, looking to see where I could build a barracks, and where I could build a... Where was the aquifer at? It was on here, which means it could be up here too. So I just kind of want to dig out to see, because I want to build a... pit and barracks. But the last thing, and the thing I'm going to start off with now, is this. I'm going to make a big divert in the river that will make everything in the river go through here, should I want it to. And to do that, I need to dam the river, which there's no good way to dam a river in Dwarf Fortress. So we're going to have to do it in a dumb way. And to do that, I set up a work order for 4 enormous wooden corkscrews and 4 wooden pipe sections. And when those are done, I'll be able to plan actually what my the unicorn got out and is attacking my dwarf. How did it go through that door? I had it as not pet passable. I may have to try to find a way to kill my unicorn. This actually might be really bad. I had it caged up. How did it get out of that door? And I was even... Did it not get through the cage trap because it's... Did the cage trap not work because it's semi-trained? Well, I guess all I can really do is watch what happens. Okay, it's back in. Captured. And okay, loading cage traps. That will be good. Let's look at. Did somebody actually get hurt from the unicorn? I thought I saw blood. No, it's just loam. Okay. So, my unicorn, it might have escaped while getting, while they were training it. In which case, there is a solution. I'm just going to make more and more stupid solutions. I'll have a double airlock system. My corkscrews are ready to be made, but not being made yet. Yeah, locked in for freshness. What's my mason doing? Building rock blocks, because I wanted to build some blocks. Because I want to build an ashery. It is winter, so not many of my crops are growing. Ah, your faucet is too turbulent. I will accept your blame. Still do not have any sun seeds, but I have sunberries. I have 6 of them, and they're going to be brewed, and that will eventually let them be when they are brewed, they will produce seeds. Whipvines are also good. I have rope reeds, which will be good for a plant industry, maybe better than pigtails. I also did not know what a carambola was, but it's just another word for a star fruit. Let's go ahead and tell them to dig out this. Did they dig out my hospital? They did. Okay. Let's prepare to take a dump. Hey, we got a kitten. That's good. I needed one of those. There we go. I have never had starfruit. There are many fruits I have not had, and that is one of them. Got our dining room kind of expanded here. Added a few more tables. Damp stone located. Okay, so I know where the aquifer is here. So, can I add a pit here? I want to add a pit. Preferably here. Although I would accept one over to the right if I can. I have eaten but one of the fruits, yes. And to be honest, it's probably just bananas. I've never had anything that's not a banana. That's not true, but it's honest. So here's our weird bedrooms we had set up. I actually quite like it. Is my carpenter making beds? No, carpenter is making enormous wooden corkscrews. So to make a pump, you need a pipe section, a block, and an enormous wooden corkscrew. And a mechanism, I think. So they're digging out barracks here. One will be for the melee dwarves, one will be for archers. The one that I channeled this into the floor will be for archers. Because if a bolt misses the archery target but hits a ramp, it will not be destroyed and you can use it again. Okay. So build, actually see, yeah. I think I need some more blocks. We're going to build a workshop and we're going to build an ashery, which is a not often used. I have a bunch of chalk blocks. Okay, so I probably don't need to. Wait, why are you not making barrels? One to 5, rock pot, that's probably fine. No, let's change this to 2 to 7. Yeah, the excavation happens really fast because our dwarves have become very good at mining. They started out with like level 2 mining, and now they have level 16 mining. And there's 3 of them. This should work. It depends largely on what I find underneath. I'm making a pit. And a pit is a specific thing in the game. A pit is a hole where you throw creatures into. I might want to... This is bothersome. I'm going to... I can't really have my pit here. That's fine. Means I'm going to want to build a floor here. So I'm just going to have this weird room here for a while. I built my pit over here. Get some of these set up as bedrooms. These bedrooms are neat looking, but are going to be modest. Which means if I want to increase their value, I'm probably going to have to... Dwarves of the Learned Bodice have now know a few facts about unicorn training. Let's look at our unicorns. Still semi-wild. So the way animal training works is there are critters that your society just kind of knows about how to raise because they've raised them a lot. And then there are exotic creatures which your people have never encountered before or rarely encountered. So, as would make sense, familiar creatures easier to train than unfamiliar ones because you know how to go about doing it. We're basically having to build our knowledge base for the domestication of unicorns from the ground up. You can also see that our well is filling up. Let's see what kind of... There's a giant anaconda. And a bushmaster. And more unicorns. I wonder how I could do a giant anaconda. Because an anaconda is already large. So a giant anaconda has to be massive. Okay, giant anaconda might be dangerous. Where's it at? Oh. I should be safe from it, though. Because of my prudence, the only up and down ramps on the entire map are over here, which are surrounded by cages. So it's on the upper level. Yeah, there's some fun anaconda movies. Here's some more unicorns. I would love to capture one. They'll probably run away from my dogs. Okay, farmer is well at work at my sunberries. Nobody has potash or lye making, so let's find a useless dwarf and turn them into a potash maker. You guys are now potash and lye makers. Ah, I realized from a very young age that some movies were just trash and not actually good. So, build machine component, screw pump. This might be problematic. I can't build a machine pump higher than this. Which means I might have to dam the river, like, here. Which is going to be annoying. Okay. So this is the highest my pumps can be. Which means I want to dam it here. I can probably make this work. Okay, we're going to learn about machines this episode, but the first thing I need to do is build a floor. I'm also going to designate somebody else to be a mason. Somebody who... my new potash makers can also be masons. But they will not be allowed to work at the masonry shop. So only the mason can work at the masonry shop. Let's make 5 bars of ash. And we're going to use that ash to make potash, and use the potash to fertilize our farm. If the unicorns want to go over here and change elevation, they'll have to go past my cage traps. Yeah, I wanted a mason so that he would come over here and build this bridge. Actually, this was a mistake. I only want this bridge to be 1 tile wide. Lots of lungfish over here. Just all over the place, lungfish. You see how fast this guy's moving? He's carrying a whole boulder of jet. But A, he's probably strong. And B, jet is a light stone. And thus easier to carry around than normal. So we're going to build pumps on top of... Actually, I might want this to be 2 tile wide. Let me look at the guide again. Yes, I do want this to be 2 tiles wide. Let me make sure I can build a screw pump up here. I can't. I have to build it here. So I in fact have to build my... Okay, I just built my floor in the wrong spot. Okay. So screw pumps are very odd. Okay, so I want to build here. That's where I build my floor. That works. So screw pumps are an Archimedes screw, in essence. It's just a tube with a screw in it that you use to pump water. And I can either hook it up to a power source if I have one, or I'm going to have dwarves just manually operate the pumps. Okay, things are going well. My Sunberry farm is popping off. My unicorns are getting slowly trained. I have a bridge across the river now. What was the first movie that I saw that I realized it wasn't a real movie and was instead a joke movie? Man, I don't know. So I'd been watching trauma movies since I was a kid. Mars Attacks is a nice one. You can build up, and you can build outdoors. You can build, if you wanted to, you could build an entirely above-ground fortress. It's just, not as feasible. The way you would go about doing it is just digging down into layers of rock and then strip mining it. Just stripping out all the rock you can get down here. And then at a mason shop, constructing stone blocks. And then with those blocks you can build walls. And these walls are just one level high, but you can build on top of them. So you can kind of just build out and up. Like, it goes up. There's lots of vertical space. You view like a vertical slice each time you press the up or down caret. Not caret, but parentheses. So like that's how I'm moving up and down between layers. So there's something stopping you from building up and out. It's just, it's much more feasible to dig down and around. Because digging out walls is much easier than building them. Yeah, ziggurats, towers, these are pretty common, like, super projects for players. Okay. Now I need to see if I can do this. This part might take a while. And I don't actually know if this is going to work. But we're going to try. Yeah, this will work. Ah, damn it. I need to build another floor across here. Because I need to convince the water to go off the map. No, this is stupid. I should just try it without the... I don't know if this will ever work. The way this is set up. I'm thinking about the things that are hard to articulate. There's a 6 in a pond that's going buck wild. Yeah, it's flow. The game's very weird about how it handles flowing fluids, which is what I'm trying to exploit here, actually. Another way I have of handling this that may or may not work. Depends on what is here. So let's find out what's here. There's a carp in this pond. At least I think that's a carp. I can't see it anymore. I'm doing this entirely because once I saw alligators in this, Okay, let's see if I can do this. Would it be better to do it over here? Okay. Let's see what this gets me. Why haven't they built this floor yet? I'm going to need a way to turn this on and off too. So we're gonna have to build another bridge. And I need to smooth this wall. Do I have anybody with stone detailing? I do. Excellent. Now, this trick I've used on stream before. But first, let's get this shaft built. And we have to build another bridge. This one will raise this way, sure. Yeah, the smoothness is necessary. This is in-game music and on my end. There's a thing called Stone Sense, which lets you play sounds in reaction to the game log. It has dumb sound effects that I turned off, so I mostly use it for playing seasonal music. And wait. Where's my damn unicorn at? Oh, they got out. Okay. I caught some more unicorns, but they appear to be all male. And thus... Nope, there's some females. Okay. So we'll also train the female. This is normal. This is the normal game's music. This is. Okay, we'll have to find a way to make use of these male unicorns. If I keep them in their cages too long, they'll start to starve. But that's not what I'm worried about right now. Okay, now I go to D and then capital F for carve fortification. This will allow liquid to flow outside of our map from here. And I need to get a... let's just go ahead and just build it out here. It'll be out here for the unicorns to admire. So the carving of the fortifications basically carves arrow slits. So this stone wall has arrow slits in it leading to the outside map, which the water will be able to flow through. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to channel out this dirt here to try to get the outflow in this direction to surpass the outflow in this direction so that I can quickly dam that off. I don't know if it'll work or not. If I can't dam the river off, that's not so bad. Why are these... unicorns getting out of the doors so easily? No, they're not. They're just laying on top of the unicorns that are in cages. So here's my airlock. Both of these doors are set as pet impassable. Ah, they're picking the locks with their horns. Yes. This one. Link it up to this one. Okay. Things are going swimmingly. Did I set people to be armoring this entire time? I did, but didn't. Okay, I turned it off for some reason. Okay. Make potash from ash. Let's make ash, and let's set some workflows on this. So 1 to 5. 1 to 5. And then this field, after we get some potash made, we're going to set to be fertilized seasonally. And that will increase the output significantly. And that will let me... I still haven't caught any giant sparrows. If some traders come in time, I might be able to trade off these unicorns. But probably wouldn't be able to trade off the wild ones to the elves because of they're in wooden cages. So I would have to wait for the humans to come, but that won't be until the summoner, and those unicorns might starve in said time. Let's pull the lever. This lever should raise up and back to form a wall. Good. And now let's sort of carefully channel out these floors in the correct order. Dwarves get very stupid when you tell them to channel out floors. And when we're working with water, I could very easily get washed away and murdered. If this river were just coming down straight out of the north side, this would be easy. But it's not, so it's hard. Okay, one more, and then I'll be able to pull the lever and see what my results are. Okay, so when I pull the lever, then we get to see what happens. But somebody has to haul their ass over here to pull the lever. I'm getting a little bit of game slowdown because of all this fluid. I might need to set up more. This looks like it could work, though. Go big or go home. Yeah, I can feel the game lagging because of all the fluid physics it's having to determine. I have to build another lever. And we're going to do the same thing down here, where I'm making just a big divert to try to divert the river long enough to build a wall to block off the river. And then we'll be able to do some stuff. Because the way rivers work is that this square, these squares up here, this is upriver, so it produces infinite water. So it goes down this channel, down to over here where it exits the map. Ah, it came from upriver. That's a different river reference. I think I want to channel out this. Build G. Now this one's going to be a little short. That's fine. I'll build 2 instead. Oh shit. Are my dwarves dead? Where's that leak coming from? Oh, it's coming from here. That diagonal square there. Well, I've ruined all of this. Because one of my dwarves got dig happy. That's fine, I can use this. We can salvage this. Just dig here. We just have to do it like this, and then we'll come in and we'll mine this out from above. Which I can't really do, though. Thing is, my fortress is kind of just going on its own while this is happening. So it's probably fine that I'm kind of dicking around up here and messing up. But that's fine. Man, I might have been able to build a wall in time, because of how slow that leak is. Which means I might try to do something even stupider, which means stop digging everything that's not important right now. And start building a bridge. Right away. to go to my... Why isn't nobody getting the refuse out of here? I need bags. I have too many ratweed seeds. Okay, so I need some bags. I can't get any bags. I need... What do I need to do? Here. Carpenter shop. Okay, all of that is suspended. Good. Begin smoothing this rock immediately. Rock smoothing smooths the rock out so I can carve fortifications on it, and the fortifications can allow me to let water flow out through the wall. Because fortifications are arrow slits. Man, who's building this bridge? Okay, people are bringing wood. If I tell these to get fortifications carved, they'll, I have some things working in my favor here. Because this is a diagonal hole, the water flows very slowly. Water flows at diagonal very slowly, so this room is going to fill up pretty slowly. So I'm going to pull a gambit. Although now I need to link this up to a bridge. I might not have time anymore. It might have taken too long. Because here's what I want to do. We're going to pop the cork. And and hope that one dwarf is quick enough to get out of here. Okay. Dig anyway. I know why. No, wait, don't dig that. I'm dumb. No, we're okay digging that. Okay. Let's just dig this one like that. Actually, no. Cancel that. I need to first let dipshit here dig that one dirt out. Okay. Tell them to dig that out. It's spring! Which means the elves are going to come. Which means I should probably get some tradecraft up and running, but I want to have some crappy iron greaves to sell, because I've had people training up to be an armor smith in the background during this whole time. This long lag, as my shame of messing up this digging has been made permanent. If only this was a region that wasn't tropical. Because it's tropical, it means that it stays warm all year round, which is why you get spring has arrived on the calendar. If it got cold enough to freeze, then damming the river would be easy. You just, in the winter when it freezes, you go out there and you mine out the ice. Okay, now I want to pull... I want to pull this lever. I want to pull it. There we go. Okay, things are just kind of going. We have 3 semi-wild unicorns. And then some actual wild unicorns. Let's... Okay, we're set this up to be seasonally fertilized with sunberries. But now I have a problem. Where I have too many seeds. So let's make a pile food. And just set this up to take seeds for now. Actually, at least get the seeds up off the ground until I can get some bags. I wonder... Could I zoop around and make this hole bigger? It'd be hard. I don't think I could. How things are going. Oh no, a fluffy wambler. Man, you showed up instantly. Okay. Now that I have a bunch of now that I have a bunch of sunberry seeds, I can start setting this stuff up to be brewed. I have 250 turkey eggs. And 89 quarry bush leaves. Oh, this is a pin and pasture. Yes. I'm gonna stick a cat in here. I have 3 cats now. I would like 4. Man, why are they not picking up this refuse? This is a refuse pile, right? What if I just make a standard refuse pile like here? Or just destroy this refuse pile and just make a normal one. Will they pull the stupid cockroaches out of the... Yes, okay. They didn't want to get these cockroaches for some reason. Why isn't that cat killing the fluffy wambler? Okay, the cat appears to have killed the fluffy wambler. What a sunberry is, I don't know. But they produce an alcohol called sunshine. Okay, my bridge is finally being made. They also only grow in good locations. Unicorn has reverted to a wild state, and also there are elephants in the river. Just kind of hanging out. Also, I drowned some carp, and they're rotting in the fields now. Okay. Now I need to link this up to a bridge. This one. Ooh, raspberry hooch. Okay, the elephants are leaving. I'm not interested in elephants. They're too high maintenance. Yeah, raspberries and blackberries are both like. Yeah, the elephants will run away from my dwarves. Back in the day, elephants were murderous. The most famous Dwarf Fortress stories involved murderous elephants, boat murdered in particular, highly menaced by elephants. Okay. I think the simplest way to do this is just to dig out this. Yep, here come the elves. Is my depot accessible? It is. You press capital D, it shows you the path to your depot. Where are my miners at? There they are. Now I can pull the second divert. And these should both open up. Wait, why didn't that open up? Did I link this to the wrong freaking thing? Or did I just not link it up? It's like... Okay. This is going to be annoying. I'm going to need to... remove this building and then rebuild it. Well, let's go look at the depot at least. So I do want to trader, go here. Trade the armor bins. Because that's what I'm going to have that's worth the most money. It's a bunch of iron armor. So I can't trade the unicorns, because they are in wooden cages. And this time I'm going to build the bridge in a way I understand. Hey, hey, we got a unicorn foal. And that foal will never get worse than semi-wild. Okay. What if I wanted to sell you all of my iron greaves? Ah, but this broker doesn't have very good appraisal skill. The only one that matters are judge of intent and appraise. But you can train appraisal really easily. It's just the elves are bad at training it because they don't have a lot of stuff with them at times. Okay. So now we just take some of your random crap. Particularly your clothing. But you know what, your chests too. They're they have a bushmaster and a leopard. You know what, sure, I'll buy your leopard. And a hoary marmot. They have a hoary marmot. Buy some of their buckets. Okay, the elves do not have anything super useful, so let's give them about equal profits. There they go. And now no longer needed. And now I can make my broker who my old broker was. I think it was you. Yeah, we got a big cat. Pretty sure you can train leopards for war. There was a slaves to Armok 1. Armok is the god of blood. The first Armok game was like a game made like 20 years ago at this point. The Armok, the name, came from a variable that Tarn Adams made in one of his early games called Arm OK, which determined if your arm was usable or not. Well, my dwarves aren't doing very much, which means there's at least one I know I can get busy. Okay, this bridge is being built. You go ahead and just bring this stuff back. There's my leopard. Just hanging out in a cage. I can just leave it there forever if I wanted to. I don't actually need to drain the river all that much more, I don't think. Okay. Now. Now things should be different. Oh, there's dingoes. The dingoes are up in the trees. And there are more elephants. They should run away from my dogs, though. Okay, everybody. There's a one mechanism. Okay, here's something I can try to do to train my animal trainer. What if... I just train all of my dogs for war? Okay, that's all done. And then I set this as a animal training zone as well. Migrants. Potentially useful, potentially not useful. Make sure these bedrooms are set up. Predictably, they were not. That's fine, I have dormitories set up somewhere, so people have places to sleep. Alright. Let's get some more beds built. Okay. Now, pull this lever. I demand that the thing I want to happen happens. Why isn't that happening? Oh my god, I hate that. I have to pick a new lever and probably rebuild that bridge again. Nope, I don't need to. Okay, so now it does that. Why does it do that? Why are these two bridges just forever stupid? Did I get a lot of new migrants? Let's go ahead and look at our migrants. Hopefully I have a good animal trainer. I did get a lot of new migrants. Let's take a look at them. I got 22 of them. Got a modest animal trainer, who is no better than my normal one. Got a pretty good mason. That'll be nice. Woodcrafters, who cares? A miner. A high master engraver is nice. No weapon or armor smiths. Bone carver, worthless. I think all of these guys can become furnace operators. Got a good weaponsmith, though. That's nice. That means that I only have to train armor smiths, really. Okay, you can stop. You can stop. You can continue. Setting everybody. We're gonna make ourselves a armor smith come hell or high water. Because someone has to have a strange mood eventually. Having a nice weaponsmith is good, though. Okay. We'll see if training all these dogs for war improves my animal trainer's abilities at all. Somebody wants a farmer's guild, but we're not going to do it just yet. Okay, is the link job done? Not yet. I've caught some dingoes. A breeding pair of dingoes I have. Well, those can stay in their cages forever. Until I want to train them. We will eventually let slip the dogs of war. Okay, somebody come pull this goddamn lever and see what happens. Okay, that's what I wanted to see. So finally, but finally, I can pop the cork on the river. And we'll see if this is enough to drain the wizard or not. The unicorn has reverted to a wild state. That makes sense. Because my trainer has been training war dogs to level up. Oh man, it looks like I might have done it. Wait, what? Oh, oh god, the dogs are attacking the elephant. All my dogs are going to get killed by that fucking elephant. Oh no! I let my war dogs outside. So they're all just... All of my dogs attacked the elephant. Okay, new plan, new plan. Quickly, move my war dogs inside. It's okay, because I still have, like, a lot of puppies. So my dogs... my dogs might, What is everybody doing, though? Pen or pasture animal. Okay, that's what everybody's doing, because everybody ran away. Because the dogs... Well... best laid plans of mice and men. Well, this also isn't working at all, so we're going to increase the flow. Actually, I almost made a very big mistake. What I actually want to do is mine these out. Oh, got some of my dogs killed. But Olin Laz is still alive. And she's missing a leg. The dogs that are blinking are wounded. It's more like certain dogs get exploded. As I have this big, stupid public works project going on. Okay, I need it to be level 1 before I can build a bridge here. And it looks like it's happening. It's anytime one of those 2s happens. It disrupts my glorious work. Okay, aha! Is this my chance? Needs to be anchored on edge. What does that mean? Oh, there's ramps there. This depth of water is not dangerous. So I can get rid of these ramps. I can build a bridge. One final bridge. And then hope I can get a bridge built fast enough for one of those twos not to come along and screw me. Okay, build. G. Raises. In fact, maybe I can make this easier by channeling down through here. Take a look. What will mining here do? We'll just open this up, which is perfectly fine. Although maybe not, because there's now blood in here. Oh, it's just dog blood. Okay. The dwarf had just carried a dog corpse, and touching the water had rinsed the blood from his body. Now, if I can continue to insulate my bridge from twos. Now, why is nobody... Oh, somebody is bringing stone to build this bridge finally. I've learned that building a dam in Dwarf Fortress is hard. Oh, I'm dumb. Because I've cut that off now. Unless... I think I need to get a plant industry going. Yes, but plan that bridge. I have so many idle dwarves. And now I need another trap. Another lever. Let's go ahead and get a few of these built. So that's going to close off. That's going to close off. So that's all going to fill up with water. And now the clown music begins. Okay, running out of iron. That's fine, I have lots of iron. Well, maybe I don't. I have some magnetite left. Okay. Man, this has been like the stupidest project I've ever done, though. Making this big-ass stupid bridge that doesn't do anything. The payoff for this is going to be so not cool. So I can guess I can have the miners start to work on it. So they'll go down and start digging this out, which I'll use to trap river animals. That'll be what all of this is for. To trap river animals. Let's go ahead and build some more smelters. I'm going to need them. Did I plan this room out more poorly than I thought I did? That's fine. Okay, the bridge is almost built. So what I want to do in this spot here is I'm just going to build like a shitload of cage traps and then make everything go through here. Okay. We're going to have the river dammed. I'm going to use the nice mechanisms. So make a coke from lignite will be on here. And then smelt magnetite ore will be on here. And then stop suspending that. Well, let's get 2 anvils built. Do I have anybody who makes anvils? Doesn't look like it. Nope, I do. That elephant is about to get super drowned if he stays in that river. Is the job done? No. Alright, these are all just, pull the dam. Damn him! Damn the river! Whew. Okay, now I gotta make sure all this shit works. First, I'm going to pull this lever. should close that. Yes. Now, pull this lever. Okay. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Now, finally, pull that lever. Yes, that's what I wanted. Is now this... Oh, I'm dumb. No, okay, quickly I can fix this. I think just pulling that will give me enough time for me to do this. Okay. I need somebody to come puts up a board there. Yes. Yes. Okay. Now I can't get down here anymore. That should mean that the only way down is here. Okay, we're good. But now I can start building bridges willy-nilly. Actually, I need to... floor this off. So I need to re-pull the main drain. Or else that's going to flood past the dam. But I should have a lot of time if... hold up. I might not have time anymore. If I pull that, then yeah, I'll have plenty of time. But now... things should be going swimmingly. Let me quickly make sure and see how unhappy my dwarves are. My unhappiest dwarf has 0 stress, which is good. I wanted to know that because apparently it's raining right now, and if my dwarves are all out in the rain, they'll be pissy. So I've completely drained this river, but it will return. In fact, I might want to do this as well. Let's get some people going to help build these bridges. So we want to make sure everybody has architecture enabled, because I haven't noticed that anybody is good or bad at architecture. And then I'm going to turn a lot of people onto masonry. Especially if they have other stuff that can be their highest mutable skill. Okay. Well, it's summer, which means the humans will come and I'll be able to trade away my unicorns. Although I could try training them to be semi-wild and then seeing if I could butcher them afterwards. Also, I don't think I have a butcher shop or a tannery set up. I've been so engrossed in a new project that I haven't been able to do. I haven't paid any attention to anything else. Again, this would have been incredibly easy if the river wasn't at such a weird angle at the north part of the map, or B, if it froze in the winter. Those two make it really easy. Although, it occurs to me that I need to set up a way to drain my chamber here. Weaponsmith has been possessed. Well, that fucking sucks. Hello, Scienceman. Well, my weaponsmith was already very high level, so possessed is the worst kind of strange mood. Because it does not result in that dwarf becoming legendary in that skill, because it's a dwarf from a past life who has come to impart a thing that it didn't it was they weren't able to make in their living life. So you don't get the you don't become a legendary dwarf. But luckily that dwarf was already level 10 at weaponsmithing. Okay, got some bones from somewhere. Wait, where is that water coming? Oh, there's an aquifer down here. So I have to find a place to drain. I could just drain here. Yeah, that seems fine to me. There being an aquifer down here is annoying. There we go. Okay, an iron crossbow. Nice. Okay, I need to get some more dining set up. So I have a chair here. So I want tables. There we go. So this whole channel in here is just going to be like a way to encourage the water to flow down and into here. It's probably not necessary, but I figured why not. Although, I'll do that afterwards. Okay, name the bridges so I know what they are. Okay. Okay. We're going to go in here. We're going to smooth all this out. So I have some guild halls I need to make good. So I won't actually be able to... Human caravan has arrived. Nice. Let's build a well. We're gonna have to build a lot of traps, or build a lot of levers. Okay, let's have the last thing we do be trade with the humans. What gate did I just open? It's the trader gate, right? Somebody had to... Did I close it? Was it already open? It was already open. Alright. So... Trader requested. You're going to be buying our armor. And would you like to buy some unicorns? That reminds me, though, I need to, Oh, I have a trained unicorn! Let her out of her cage so she doesn't starve to death. We have trained a unicorn. What kind of bones are those? Carp! Okay, I had carp bones. Okay. We're gonna build a lot of levers. In the temple. Because they'll make it worth more. But let's trade with the humans. Try to get some bags. Because I really, really need bags. Barring bags, I need cloth and leather. So let's see what kind of money I can get for unicorns. Wow, unicorns are worth a fair amount of money. Buy a bunch of my iron greaves. Let me quickly go over to Dwarf Therapist and make sure I have people who are... Okay. Good enough. Alright, so let's see what I can get. Nothing that great. I'll buy a cat. Hello, Awesomatic. We're towards the end of the stream, actually, I think. Let's just buy some booze. Okay. I'm gonna do this way. There's gonna be a very large section of cloth and leather. So we're gonna go from the bottom and try to buy some books. And here's some books. Classic Disease and Water. The World of the Castle. Okay, that's the only books I can get. Let's buy some paper too. What do you miss? I'll show you afterwards. But for now, we are trading with the humans. Okay, so now we're going to go to Q for search. Very important. Don't hit S for search. S is for C's. And we're just going to buy all of these cloth and leather bins. And also bag. Will you accept this? Yes. Okay. No longer need you. So we got a bunch of stuff from the humans, including some desperately needed bags. And here's what we accomplished today. Was I have dammed this river after much heartache. And we're going to be building a tunnel for traps to trap water creatures with. I think that should do roughly what I want. Hello, fake donut. I'm trading with the humans, and the last thing I want to do is get some of these levers set up. So this one is going to be the damn trap drain. We are going to link it up with the drain. But we don't have enough mechanisms. Okay. I want 30 mechanisms. We're going to engrave this as well, but we're only going to do it with our cool stone engraver. I realize it's very late at night, Fake Donut, but do not be weird. At least not that kind of weird. Ask about my unicorns instead. My beautiful, beautiful unicorns. Including my trained unicorn. I've successfully trained a unicorn. Do I have anybody who has tanning enabled? I have to, right? Yeah, I do. I want somebody to tan my carp skins if they can. Okay, we're gonna do this before I forget. So I have a petition for a farmer guild hall and a temple. The Snarling Company. That's the Sanctuary of the Turquoise. So let's just go ahead and get this set up for meeting area, L sign, add location, craft guild hall, farmer guild, which I think is somewhere down here. Farmer hall. Yeah. And I'm going to need to get some more set up. I don't like how unsymmetrical this is. How big is this? 17. Which means roughly here is where I want it to be. There we go. But I finally have a fisherman. I've avoided that for however long somehow. I think that I can pull that. Pulls that. I can get some mechanisms by destroying some of these levers I don't need anymore. only these two. I'll keep the river divert. Because this shouldn't do anything. So it can't go down, it can't go up. I don't know if you can actually tan carp skins. I don't think you can. It's like you can't tan chitin either. Okay. So they're ready to recognize a priesthood. And just anybody at all. Cheesemaker, you're now a priest. And for this, I can turn on my lesser stone detailer. Do not stop production. Okay, what's this lever going to attach to? The entrance. Okay. Then what about you? So you got you, entrance, block off. Okay. All of that set up, it's nearly time to undam the river. Except then I start setting many, many, many traps. The Snarling Company? I ignored a petition, so I might have upset somebody. I probably didn't, though. Okay, the Luxurious Greed. This is a meeting area. Add location, temple. The Luxurious Greed. Okay. Turn off stone detailing on my not awesome dude. And then tell him to engrave this sucker. definitely want to turn this on. I want to turn that off. I want to turn that off. Yep. Oh, beautiful. It's everything I could have dreamed for. Although I think what I'm going to do is build sea wall just to see how many of these I need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I want another one. So 6. I accidentally destroyed my mechanism. So let's just order 10 more. But what this means is I think I can pull the dam. And now the river can go back to its natural state, so I can later plunder its resources. Although I'm reminded, my well I set up. Just let the water pressure equalize a little bit. If I can avoid 3s on the right, that'll be what I want, but... Alright, so our well works now. Yeah, max depth of water is 7. So, this is about half depth. This is an aquifer that I dug into to fill a little chamber next to it that turned out to be good for a well. So now I have a well. Dwarf is 5 out of 7 tall, I think. Okay. So we've had an eventful day where I had a harebrained idea to dam the river. Let's... designate in. Let's go ahead and remove this. Because I have a bridge over here that I should set a lever up to. Although one thing I should have done before letting the river dry out was remove all of these ramps. So that my river would be more effective as a moat, but whatevies. What are you? An anole? And a toad. So we're going to begin the trappening soon, where this big chamber here gets filled up with traps. All at the same time, we are working on a armor smith. Because we have We're trying to make somebody a master armorsmith by cheating. Let's go ahead and get another metalsmith's forge set up. Yeah, I did make this room the wrong shape. How big did I make the room? It needed to go out one more. But it's too late to worry about that now. We also need to get a military set up. And finish furnishing these bedrooms, which I never actually made into bedrooms. So let's have that be the plan now. Where we start dooring off all of these bedrooms. And I need to count to see how many bedrooms I have to see if I need to add another layer soon or not. Because these bedrooms on the outside are a little bit higher quality than the bedrooms on the inside, because they're slightly larger. Actually, 25% larger. Okay. Is everywhere a bedroom? They appear to be. Okay, let's start getting cabinets built then. Although trying to build doors and cabinets at the same time with planning mode sometimes causes random... Or just trying to build two furnitures in the same room with planning mode sometimes causes random job cancellation. So I'm going to have to redo some of these at some point. What area were you setting up to the right of the dining area and having a dwarf pretty up? Oh, these are temples and guild halls, which are new things, or semi-recently new things. Okay, and on that bombshell, I think it's time to call it a stream. It is 3 a.m. I kind of lost track of time. Although I was going to be up late. So, man, I hope one of these dwarves doesn't fall in the river and fucking die. In fact, let's make sure that doesn't happen. Alright. Thanks everybody for joining. Next time we'll be filling up our tunnel with traps and establishing a military. So, thanks for joining. Good night.